The Büyük Menderes River is a river in southwestern Turkey. It rises in west-central Turkey near Dinar, before flowing west through the Büyük Menderes Graben until reaching the Aegean Sea in the proximity of the ancient Ionian city Miletus. The word meander is used to describe a winding pattern after the river. Modern geography. The river rises in a spring near Dinar and flows to Lake Istiklal. After passing the Adaguzal Dam and the Sindara Dam, the river flows past Nazilli, Aydın and Suk before it drains into the Aegean Sea. Ancient geography. The meander was a celebrated river of Caria in Asia Minor. It appears earliest in the catalogue of Trojans of Homer's Iliad along with Miletus and Mycale. Source: the river has its sources not far from selbst in Phrygia, where it gushed forth in a park of Cyrus. According to some, its sources were the same as those of the river Marsyas, but this is irreconcilable with Xenophon, according to whom the sources of the two rivers were only near each other, the Marsyas rising in a royal palace. Others state that the meander flowed out of a lake on Mount Orlokana. William Martin Leake reconciles all these apparently different statements by the remark that both the meander and the Marsyas have their origin in the lake on Mount Orlokana, above selbst, but that they issue at different parts of the mountain below the lake. Course: the meander was so celebrated in antiquity for its numerous windings, that its classical name, meander, became, and still is, proverbial. Its whole course has a southwesterly direction on the south of the range of Mount Messages. South of Tripolis it receives the waters of the Lycus, whereby it becomes a river of some importance. Near Karura it passes from Phrygia into Caria, where it flows in its tortuous course through the Meandrian plain, and finally discharges itself in the Gulf of Icaros, between Priene and Myus, opposite to the Ionian city of Miletus, from which its mouth is only 10 stadia distant. Tributaries: the tributaries of the meander include the Augias, Marsyas, Cludrus, Letheus, and Gason, in the north, and the Obramas, Lycus, Harpasus, and a second Marsyas in the south. Physical description: the meander is a deep river, but not very broad. In many parts its depth equals its breadth and, so, it is navigable only by small craft. It frequently overflows its banks and, as a result of the quantity of mud it deposits at its mouth, the coast has been pushed about 20 or 30 stadia further into the sea, and several small islands off the coast have become united with the mainland. Mythology: there was a legend about a subterranean connection between the meander and the Alpheus River in Elis.